So, how's it going, guys? I know I haven't really been posting a lot of videos lately, but I'm a senior in college, and finals get the best of me, to be honest. And when I'm away at school, I don't actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! That often, so I don't really get as much of a chance as I'd like to make videos. But I am going to try to keep making videos for you guys on a little bit more of a consistent basis. To start off, I wanted to talk about this new Forbidden and Limited list for the TCG that was announced recently. I remember it just vaguely, everybody was already talking about it, but I'm actually going to go through it with you guys and give you guys my opinion of it. So to start off, let's go ahead and go to the newly forbidden cards. First of all, the first one that shows up on the list is Dragon Ravine. As many of you guys know, this is one of the most used cards of the format right now. It's used in every single dragon deck. And the main reason for that is because it allows them to get extreme consistency going. It allows you to search out any Dragunity and add it to your hand, or dump any dragon from your deck to the graveyard. That's really good. I don't know if it's worthy of being forbidden, because by forbidding it, you are completely destroying the Dragunity deck. Now, I'm not complaining about that because I hate Dragunities. I think any deck where you play a single card and you get a Stardust Dragon, a Scrap Dragon, a Colossal Fighter, a Stardust Spark, or a Crimson Blader, any deck where you can get one of those off of playing a single card is kind of ridiculous. So, if anything, I think that Dragon Ravine should have been limited to one. Going up to the next thing, we have Return from the Different Dimension. That card should be forbidden. It has always been an endgame card. This is, I think, the second format I can think of in a long... There's been... Since I started playing, I've seen, I think, 3 or 4 formats where Return from the Different Dimension has been the game-winning card. Obviously, there was Dark Armed Return, which everybody remembers, but is often overshadowed by Teledad. The next format is Chaos format, way back in the day, back when like Austin Coleman won Nationals, like that long ago. And then this format, obviously, where it gets to the point where simply to make the games more skill-based, players will agree to side out Return from the Different Dimension because they know that the moment that they flip that card, they're going to win. And any format that's like that, in my opinion, is not fair. So I'm glad that Return is getting banned. Self-Destruct Button and Sixth Sense are the next 2 cards that got forbidden. Self-Destruct Button should be banned. All it does is it allows for degenerate decks, and I openly support Self-Destruct Button being forbidden. I've played a Self-Destruct Button deck. All I did was play it on a Dev Pro, and I pissed everybody off. And honestly, the deck does the exact same thing every single game, and nothing comes from it. There's no... It doesn't do anything. All it does is frustrate people, and why should cards like that exist? And finally, Sixth Sense. This card has been banned for a reason. I just noticed it looks like I have a little mustache here. It's kind of funny looking. Probably should have shaved today. There is no mustache here. It's just stubble. As for cards getting limited to 1, we have all 4 of the big dragon rulers. The babies are still limited to 1. Or they're still forbidden, I mean. I wish they were limited to 1. The babies are all forbidden still, and all of the bigs are limited. This is honestly the only problem I have with this list, is the big dragons going to 1. I feel like they could have been semi-limited and have all of the other cards hit, and the deck would have been hurt just fine. The main reason for that is because I know Blaster. Blaster is used in Lovels, Fire Kings. Sometimes you might see it in Fire Fist, maybe. It's very rare. But you also see it in decks like Battling Boxers. Just these low-tier decks, or these low-tier decks that aren't Dragon Rulers, get support from Blaster. Mermails get support from Tidal, so do Frogs. Dragunities and Harpies get support from Tempest. And then, of course, Karakuri, Geargia, Madolches, Tech-Genis. There's so many different Earth decks. X-Sabers. X-Sabers get support from Redox. Why are the Dragon Rulers being limited? It's beyond me. And don't say, oh, you haven't played this whole format, you should know that they should be limited. I know a lot of players that say that if the Dragon Rulers were just set to 2, it would have been fine. It would have been enough to hurt the deck to the point where it wasn't destroying tournaments as much as it was this format. Next we have Debris Dragon. Why is Debris Dragon getting limited again? Like, Debris Dragon, he goes to 3, and then he goes to 1, and then he goes to 3, then he goes to 2. Then, for all we know, he might get banned one day for no reason. Debris Dragon, he can't catch a break. Magician of Faith, that's actually really interesting. Magician of Faith coming back is something I did not see coming. I know it'll certainly be interesting, though. It certainly helps spellbooks, considering Spellbook of Fate was hit. But then it also helps other decks like Ghost Tricks that are all based around having face-down monsters. Needless to say, considering it and the upcoming Gravekeeper support, people will be side-decking Nobleman of Crossout again. And then on the list we have the other 3 Dragon Rulers. For the spells we have Divine Wind of Mist Valley. This card should have been hit because it generates, I believe it's an FTK, it might be an OTK, I'm not sure. Using Harpy Dancer, Birdman, and Blast Fan. Final Countdown, good. That card should be forbidden, but I'll take limited to 1 any day. Sacred Sword of 7 Stars. This card is better than Allure of Darkness. Actually, it's on the same level as Allure of Darkness. You know, it's ridiculous draw support. It should be limited. Spellbook of Fate. That card is, that's right up there with Judgment. It should be limited to 1 as well. Semi-limited, we have Chaos Sorcerer. Once again, one of those cards where, like, it just can't catch a break. It was forbidden for the longest time, then it got limited to 1, then it got brought up to 3, then it got brought down to 2, then it got brought back to 1, then it got brought back to 2 again. It's like, what the hell's going on with Chaos Sorcerer, you know? Next we have Lone Fire Blossom. I'm happy. I got 2 Meliers. I'm happy. Fuck yeah. Lone Fire Blossom. Woo woo. And then everything else that came off the list. We have Archlord Christia. There is no reason that card should be at 3, and I love playing fairies. Mizuki, Plague Spreader Zombie. Both of those I'm really happy to see at 3. That'll be very interesting to see zombies make a comeback. TG Striker. Hell yes. Cyber Dragon style monster that's a tuner is really good. He's been hurt ever since TG Agents got hit way back in the day, but now that he's back to 3, that'll be really cool to see an old deck like TG Agents come back into the scene. Tour Guide from the Underworld. Why wasn't she brought back when Sangan was banned? That's my question. Constellar Ptolemy M7 should have stayed at 1. And Fire Formation Tenki should have stayed at 2. It was good enough at 2, especially with all of the Bujin support. All that Tenki going to 3 did was make Bujins even better. I don't know. I just don't like Bujins. I don't know why. It's just an annoying deck to me. you know. Anyways, guys, I don't want to keep this video going longer than like 12 minutes. It's already at 10:07. So I'm just gonna call it for now. Let me know what you guys think of this list below. I really like it. Again, the only problem I have is all the dragons going to 1, you know. This is a good list. It's going to be a very interesting format. I wish that there were more regionals in my area for this format. San Jose, I don't think has any regionals for this format, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you for now. So until next time, be sure to comment, thumbs up, and subscribe to this video. And you know what? Let me know what you guys think about this this list in the comment section below. Let me know if you guys want to see any deck profiles for the new list, and I'll see what I can do about getting them for you. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you for now. Until next time, peace out.